Hello, listeners. The following will be heard. It's a story that happened about 30 years ago. About a creepy incident on a street. A title that this matter must be requested. Hi, Scott. Everyone wants to hear your story. You can invite me to tell you.
Okay. Hello, all listeners. The truth. This story has been told by Pew for a long time. But it seems to be a problem every time. As before. Pew could not tell because he was suddenly sick. There was no sound at all. Until the day Pew goes to make merit. Pew also prayed that. Allow me to tell this story. Because it's been a very long time. I think it should remind many people. About responsibility. If something happens on the road.
Very good. This story is interesting. Tell me about it.
Last time I told the story of Dam. Probably still remember. Dam has 4 friends. Namely Dang, Chok, Yos, and Chai. All 4 of them were working in Pattaya at that time. Chok works in the office. But the other 3, namely Dang, Chai, and Yos, will do it at the garage. Every Saturday. As usual. Chok would take a ride to see 3 friends. In order to drive from the garage back to Bangkok. On Saturday, Chok did not come as usual. On Sunday, all 3 of them went to see Chok at home. Because they suspect. Why can't we be together this week? Chok replied. He already has a girlfriend. He will have to send a girlfriend. Because working in Pattaya as well, then the route back must go through his girlfriend's house. So bring your own motorcycle. Ride to work now. The 3 friends said that the distance is quite far. But he said no problem. Drive slowly and slowly. Then about 2 to 3 weeks passed. Saturday at about 7 p.m. Chok called to say. This Sunday, he will return as well. Dang says it's good that you called. Because it's true. This Saturday around 6 o'clock we'll leave. But today I don't know why. Dang and his friends want to sit and drink alcoholic beer. Dang then said that he would wait. Chok arrives at almost 2 p.m. Then they all drove out of Pattaya. In the past, the road was still a forest. And then there will be a curve called. Many sharp bends. Dang is the driver. And Chai sits next to the driver. Yos and Chok sit in the back. They have been driving for a while. Yos felt strange. That's why Chok is strange. Look quiet, don't talk. Sit against the door. The streets are lit up in orange. Makes it less visible. Yos talks to Dang and Chai. Yo turned and looked to the side. Then keep quiet and say nothing. Then he periodically turned to look at Chok. Until the car arrived near the curve of 100 corpses. Chok told Dang that. Stop by to pick up his girlfriend as well. Dang asked back. Chok's girlfriend's house is around here? Chok replied yes. He will bring my girlfriend home. I will take them to introduce them to my parents. Later, Dang saw a woman standing there. In a wooden pavilion on the side of the road. Dang parked the car. Woman sitting in the back. Opposite to the driver. There was a light shining into the car. Dang looked behind him. But didn't say anything. Then he adjusted the rearview mirror. Yos noticed that. Dang has strange symptoms. Only Chai is left. Who continue to talk. It's like I don't know anything. Later, Dang said. Why are women walking on the side of the road? After a while, Dang spoke again. That the woman just now here Yos said. To speak, why not to speak? Dang stared at the rearview mirror. Stare for a very long time. After that, Yos couldn't remember anything. He only remembers that Dang broke the steering wheel. Then the car overturned on the side of the road. Yos came to recover again at the hospital. In conclusion, Yos survived alone. But the doctor told Yos's sister that not sure if it will recover or not. Because the patient has a lot of internal injuries. There should have been bumps to the head and chest. When Yos wakes up, he asked his sister, "What happened?" His sister was silent for a moment. And said that no one survived. Yos survived alone. Yos asked if all four were dead. His sister replied back, "Not 4 people. Only 3 people sit together. Dang and Chai die at that place. Yos survived alone. Because it fell into the space inside the car. Make it not hit as hard as others. But more likely to bump into any part of the car.
Equals that the driver with the person sitting on the side dead.
Yes." Yos was silent for a moment. And then wept. He said that he had thought about it. That must be yes. Yos's sister comforts him. And asked what happened. Yos told me that. When he returned, he remembered that Chok and his girlfriend had come with him. But why was the body not found? Yos's sister said no. There were 3 people found dead. Yos cried. And he said, if he recovers, he will ordain. He continues. He received heavy karma. His sister asked what was the matter. He told me that. Before the car overturned. It's been about a month. One day, Dang was sick. He let the Yos drive the car. Before reaching the temple intersection. That is a curve of 100 corpses. He drove a car that hit a woman. He was intoxicated. Hit a woman riding a bicycle on the side of the road. But didn't go down to see. How is that woman? He just drove home. Which he saw that the woman go straight to the edge of the road. But he didn't think of parking to help. The next day, Yas vomited blood and died. When Yos dies. Lucky's sister came to see Yos's sister. And said that Chok hadn't returned home for many days. She will go to Pattaya. So he can go and tell his friend about the accident. When he arrived at work he said Chok went back several days ago. Haven't returned to work yet. Chok's sister suspects that. What happened to Chok? So go check the route. In conclusion, found Chok's motorcycle. Fell aside. Drowned in the water. The head hit something he doesn't know. Cut until he can see the meat inside. After the autopsy. Informed the result that it had been dead for almost a week.
Means. Died before the car overturned incident.
Yes. Yos's older sister keeps this story and does not tell anyone. She came to tell another aunt. Who is the eldest sister? Listen to that. Something like this happened. So she said. If so, you will have to go and see. Who is the woman who drives hit the car? So how is the whole story? A woman with a bad reputation drives a car. The bike crashed onto the side of the road and died. It means that she would come and reclaim her life. Much like resentment. Because she is the only daughter. To take care of father and mother. That she rode out that night. She came out to buy things. Her father and mother are waiting at home. Then the daughter did not come home until morning. When they came out to find each other. The next evening, the body was found. Make both her parents. Nobody cares. No one cares. A woman's soul would be very vengeful.
That is, drive a car and hit a bicycle. With the woman riding on it. And didn't pay attention to it.
Don't park at all.
He doesn't know what he is thinking. At that time, he might just think. It's nothing. Or maybe escape, it might be possible.
And he didn't tell anyone. Friends who fell asleep in the car. though was drunk and didn't know everyone. That day in the car that I sat in. Come with all 4 people. Including Chalks that day came together.
Equal to all. Is all deaths. Then the woman, he said. I'm a fan of Chalk. Maybe not.
Yos's older sister thought so. She confirmed that. Chalk said that he drove the car. No one has ever seen Chalk's girlfriend.
It's like that. She took Chalk first. And then used Chalk. Be a link with 3 other friends. To all 3 people. Come and get them karma here.
And do you believe that the whole car was overturned? And Chalk's motorcycle. Not far from where the woman died. Yos is only one nobleman. Who went to die at the hospital.
Equal to all. No responsibility. And must receive the karma. They must say that they died together. A very important matter of etiquette. In using the car on the road. Let's say it's going to bump into something. We'll think it's serious or not serious. People who are savvy. The person driving the car. Must park and see. At least it's still enough to help him. Because how? It was his fault. Where he went to hit other people.
It's also a form of etiquette. And it's kindness. Which he should express as well.
While he was sitting in the car. Look in the rearview mirror and be silent. What is it? They are all dead. But guess he saw something unusual. In the car. May see an unusual woman. Or maybe see an unusual Chalk. In-depth details. Maybe no one knows. This is a story. His relatives should have told Pew. Then Pew should have told the story again.
Yes, because it has already been asked. With a very long time already. Aunt is very old. She would tell me the part she remembered.
He may find something strange. Arising from all of them. This matter dissolved. Died with the person who started the story. This matter must be requested. Very important as said. On the subject of using the car on the road. Whether it's going to drive and crash into anything. Car owners like us. Or whoever it is. Who are the ones who caused these incidents? Either way, you have to stop and see. To show responsibility.
Yes, sir. At least a little is still good.
Whether he hurts or doesn't hurt. Or is it more or less? We had to stop and see. Don't run away. These things. If not followed by these things. However, it was not escaped. Nowadays, it's about the front camera. Matter of evidence. There are a lot of things about CCTV cameras. A lot of evidence. So what do? Don't run away from guilt. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Scott. For bringing this story to everyone.
It's okay. There are many more things. If I have free time, we'll visit and tell you again.
Okay.
Bye.